Two of the Middle East's most formidable powers stand on opposite sides of one of the world's most volatile regions. Iran, with its vast territory, powerful missile arsenal, and network of regional proxies. Israel, a technological powerhouse, backed by global alliances and unmatched air superiority. If these two nations were to engage in a full-scale war, who would come out on top? In this video, we break down the military capabilities of Iran and Israel, comparing their manpower, technology, defense budgets, strategies, and alliances. From cutting-edge air defense systems to cyber warfare and proxy battles, we explore every angle of this potential conflict. But let's be clear, this analysis is for informational purposes only. War brings devastation, and this video does not glorify conflict in any form. Our goal is to provide an objective, fact-based comparison to better understand the complex dynamics at play. So how would this clash of titans unfold? Let's dive deep into the numbers, strategies, and strengths of Iran and Israel. When it comes to military manpower, Iran's sheer numbers present a formidable force, particularly when considering its unique organizational structure and mobilization capabilities. Iran's military manpower is bolstered by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, a 200,000-strong elite force that plays a critical role in the nation's defense and regional operations. The IRGC is further supported by an additional 150,000 trained reserves, ensuring a rapid response capability in times of conflict. Alongside this, Iran's regular army, or Artesh, comprises 960,000 personnel, with 350,000 active duty and 610,000 in reserve. This robust combination of professional and reserve forces strengthens Iran's ability to sustain long-term operations. Beyond this, the Basij militia, a paramilitary force under the IRGC's command, boasts over 5 million members, ranging from seasoned fighters to local volunteers. This massive force enables Iran to mobilize an unparalleled number of personnel for homeland defense, asymmetric warfare, and even urban combat. In contrast, Israel relies on a more streamlined structure, with approximately 170,000 active personnel and an additional 465,000 in reserves made possible through its mandatory conscription policy. Israel's military is known for its highly trained and specialized units, such as the Golani Brigade and Sayeret Matkal, which are among the most elite forces in the world. While these units offer exceptional operational effectiveness, they are inherently limited by Israel's smaller population and geographic size. When comparing mobilization capabilities, Iran's strategic advantage lies in its ability to deploy millions of fighters, thanks to the integration of its regular forces, IRGC, and Basij militia. This overwhelming manpower provides a significant buffer against attrition, giving Iran the upper hand in sustained conflict scenarios. Israel's reliance on precision and technology, while effective, could struggle to counter the sheer scale of Iran's mobilized forces over time. Ultimately, Iran's unparalleled manpower, driven by its deeply integrated paramilitary structures, extensive reserve systems, and a formidable regular army, positions it as a dominant force in this critical aspect of military capability. Defense budgets and military funding play a crucial role in determining the strength and sustainability of any nation's armed forces. When comparing Iran and Israel, the financial and industrial dynamics reveal two distinct approaches to maintaining military power. Iran operates with a significantly smaller official defense budget compared to Israel, but it leverages its robust domestic arms industry to maintain and enhance its military capabilities. Over decades of international sanctions, Iran has developed a self-reliant defense manufacturing sector, producing everything from ballistic missiles and drones to tanks and naval vessels. This independence allows Iran to sustain its military efforts without relying heavily on external suppliers, giving it a unique advantage in terms of strategic autonomy. In contrast, Israel allocates a substantial defense budget, supported by significant financial aid from the United States. Annually, Israel receives over $3 billion in military assistance from the U.S., which it uses to procure advanced systems such as the F-35 fighter jet and cutting-edge missile defense technologies. While this partnership ensures Israel's access to some of the world's most advanced weaponry, it also creates a degree of dependency on American support for maintaining its qualitative military edge. The contrast between Iran's self-reliant approach and Israel's reliance on external funding highlights a fundamental difference in their defense strategies. Iran's ability to manufacture weapons domestically provides resilience in the face of sanctions and supply chain disruptions. On the other hand, Israel's advanced technological edge, bolstered by its alliance with the United States, ensures its forces remain among the most capable in the region. Ultimately, both nations exhibit unique strengths in military funding and procurement. Iran's self-sufficiency secures its long-term sustainability, while Israel's advanced capabilities, supported by its allies, allow it to maintain a cutting-edge force. The question remains, which approach proves more advantageous in the unpredictable dynamics of modern warfare? Air superiority is often a decisive factor in modern warfare, and here, Iran and Israel present two vastly different profiles. Iran's Air Force operates a mix of aging and modernized aircraft. Its fleet includes legacy platforms like the F-14 Tomcat, a relic from pre-revolutionary purchases, and Su-24 bombers. Recent acquisitions, such as the advanced Russian Su-35, aim to bolster Iran's air capabilities. However, due to sanctions and limited access to spare parts, Iran heavily invests in indigenous drone programs, producing unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, like the Shahed series, designed for surveillance and attack missions. Israel's Air Force, however, stands among the most advanced globally. The crown jewel is the F-35 Adir, a custom-modified stealth fighter designed for superior performance in regional operations. Complementing the Adir are upgraded F-16I Sufa multi-role fighters and F-59 Ram strike aircraft. Israel also leads in drone technology, deploying advanced UAVs for surveillance, precision strikes, and electronic warfare. Moreover, Israel's Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow systems create an unparalleled multi-layered air defense network. The technological gap between the two nations is stark. While Iran can deploy a significant number of aircraft and drones, much of its fleet is outdated or limited in capability. Israel's advanced fighter jets, cutting-edge drone fleet, and comprehensive air defense systems grant it overwhelming air superiority. This dominance could allow Israel to neutralize threats and control the skies in a potential conflict. On the ground, both Iran and Israel maintain formidable armored and ground forces, but their approaches to warfare differ greatly due to geography and military doctrine. Iran fields a vast array of armored vehicles, primarily built around older Soviet-era T-72 tanks and domestically produced models like the Zulfikar and Karar tanks. The Karar, Iran's most advanced main battle tank, boasts improved armor and a modern fire control system, though its combat effectiveness remains untested. Iran also relies heavily on missile artillery units capable of launching long-range rockets and ballistic missiles, enhancing its ground offensive capabilities. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, further strengthens Iran's ground forces, deploying specialized units for unconventional and asymmetric warfare. Israel, on the other hand, prioritizes quality and battlefield mobility. The Merkava tank series, especially the advanced Merkava Mark IV, is considered one of the most effective main battle tanks globally. Designed for crew protection and battlefield adaptability, the Merkava integrates advanced armor, active protection systems like trophy, and heavy firepower. Israel also employs highly mobile ground forces equipped with precision artillery and cutting-edge battlefield technology, allowing rapid deployment and real-time combat coordination. Iran's strength lies in its sheer numbers and strategic use of missile artillery, which can target enemy positions from afar. However, much of its armored fleet consists of outdated or lightly modernized platforms. Israel's ground forces, though smaller in size, leverage technological superiority, battlefield agility, and integrated air-ground coordination. This approach enables Israel to execute swift, precise strikes while maintaining defensive strength. Missiles and air defense systems are critical in determining the outcome of modern warfare. Iran has emerged as a dominant force in missile technology, developing advanced capabilities that challenge even the most sophisticated defense systems. Iran commands one of the largest and most advanced missile arsenals in the Middle East. Its formidable ballistic missile lineup includes the Shahab series, the cutting-edge Khaybar-Shikan, Khorramshahr, and the solid-fueled Sejil missiles, capable of delivering precision strikes deep into enemy territory. Iran's recent unveiling of its hypersonic missiles, Fatah 1 and Fatah 2, marks a significant leap in military technology, with the ability to evade and neutralize even the most advanced air defense systems. In addition to ballistic missiles, Iran employs an array of cruise missiles and sophisticated drone swarm tactics designed to overwhelm and incapacitate enemy defenses. Defensively, Iran's Bavar 373, comparable to the Russian S-400, and the 15 Khordad air defense system, on par with the U.S. Patriot system, form a robust shield over its strategic assets, supported by the mobile Tor M1 for rapid deployment. While Israel has invested in a multi-layered missile defense network, including the Iron Dome, David Sling, and Arrow systems, recent events have exposed vulnerabilities. In a past confrontation, Iran's missile barrage of just 180 missiles managed to breach Israel's defenses. However, Iran's true strength lies in its unmatched capacity to launch over 400 missiles per hour and maintain this assault for days. This overwhelming firepower can easily saturate and bypass Israel's air defense systems, proving that even the most advanced networks can falter under sustained pressure. In a full-scale conflict, Iran's superior missile strategy could decisively cripple Israel's military infrastructure, disabling critical defense systems and command networks. The scale and precision of Iran's missile forces position it as a dominant power in the region, making missile warfare a battlefield where Iran holds a significant and potentially decisive advantage. In modern warfare, dominance in cyberspace can be just as decisive as traditional military power. Iran has emerged as a formidable force in cyber warfare, leveraging its growing capabilities to challenge even the most advanced adversaries. Iran's cyber warfare prowess has expanded rapidly over the past decade, driven by state-sponsored groups like AP-33, AP-34, and the elite cyber units of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. These units have executed sophisticated operations targeting critical infrastructure, financial institutions, and government systems across the Middle East and beyond. Iran's expertise in cyber espionage, disruptive attacks, and strategic data infiltration allows it to level the playing field against technologically superior foes. This strategic focus on asymmetric cyber tactics enables Iran to strike decisively without conventional military confrontation. While Israel's Unit 8200 is often highlighted for its cyber capabilities, Iran's relentless advancements have significantly narrowed the gap. Iran has developed indigenous cyber technologies and offensive tools capable of breaching highly secured systems. Recent operations have showcased Iran's ability to bypass even the most sophisticated defenses, demonstrating resilience and ingenuity in cyberspace. This self-reliant approach gives Iran strategic autonomy in launching powerful cyber offensives. In a full-scale conflict, Iran's cyber forces could cripple essential Israeli infrastructure, disrupting power grids, communication networks, and critical military systems, effectively paralyzing Israel's response capabilities. Iran's strategic focus on offensive cyber operations positions it to strike decisively, turning the cyber battlefield into a domain where Iran holds a significant advantage. Control over this digital front could decisively shift the balance of power. In modern warfare, international alliances and support networks are crucial in shaping the balance of power. Both Iran and Israel have built formidable alliances that significantly enhance their strategic positions. Iran has cultivated a robust network of regional allies and proxy forces that amplify its influence across the Middle East. Groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Houthis in Yemen, and various militias in Iraq enable Iran to project power asymmetrically, creating multiple fronts that strain adversaries. Beyond the region, Iran's strategic partnerships with global powers like Russia and China provide critical diplomatic cover, economic cooperation, and access to advanced military technology. This combination of regional proxies and global alliances strengthens Iran's ability to resist isolation and challenge Western influence. Israel, meanwhile, enjoys unparalleled support from the United States, receiving billions in annual military aid, cutting-edge defense technology, and unwavering diplomatic backing. This support has been instrumental in developing Israel's advanced defense systems and maintaining military superiority. Additionally, Israel has expanded its regional ties through the Abraham Accords, normalizing relations with several Arab nations, including the UAE and Bahrain. These alliances provide Israel with strategic depth and economic cooperation, enhancing its regional security posture. Iran's network of proxy forces offers strategic flexibility, allowing it to engage adversaries indirectly and sustain long-term conflicts. Its alliances with Russia and China further shield it from economic and diplomatic pressure. Conversely, Israel's powerful Western alliances granted access to unmatched military technology and global diplomatic influence, though they may be influenced by shifting political dynamics. In a prolonged conflict, both nations' alliances serve as critical force multipliers, making international support a decisive factor in any confrontation. As we analyze the strengths and weaknesses of Iran and Israel in the context of a potential conflict, the outcome hinges on the unique advantages each nation brings to the battlefield. Iran's most significant strength lies in its sheer strategic depth and resilience. With a vast territory fortified by mountainous terrain, Iran possesses natural defenses that make large-scale invasions exceedingly difficult. Its missile arsenal, one of the largest and most diverse in the world, allows Iran to sustain relentless offensives, overwhelming even the most advanced air defense systems. Iran's reliance on asymmetric strategies, including its well-established network of regional allies and proxies, enables it to project power far beyond its borders, creating multiple fronts and draining its adversaries' resources. In contrast, Israel's military is built around cutting-edge technology and precision. Its air force is among the most advanced globally, and its multi-layered missile defense systems, the Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow interceptors, are a testament to its focus on protecting critical infrastructure and civilian lives. However, Israel's small geographic size and lack of natural barriers make it highly vulnerable to sustained missile barrages and multi-front conflicts. This geographic limitation puts immense pressure on Israel's defense systems and military resources, especially against a sustained Iranian offensive. While Israel excels in precision strikes and technological dominance, Iran's ability to absorb damage and continue fighting gives it a significant advantage in a prolonged conflict. Iran's self-reliance in producing military hardware and its strategic partnerships with nations like Russia and China further bolster its resilience, ensuring a steady supply of resources and advanced weaponry. Ultimately, the balance of strengths and weaknesses tilts in Iran's favor in the context of a sustained conflict. Its geographic advantages, robust missile capabilities, and asymmetric warfare strategies position it as a formidable adversary, capable of outlasting and outmaneuvering even technologically superior opponents. As we reach the conclusion of this analysis, it's evident that a hypothetical war between Iran and Israel would bring unprecedented devastation and global repercussions. However, Iran's unique advantages, from its vast missile arsenal and extensive proxy network to its geographically fortified position it as the more resilient power in such a scenario. Israel, while boasting cutting-edge technology and a highly advanced military, faces existential vulnerabilities. Its small geographic size and limited strategic depth make it highly dependent on external support, particularly from the United States. Without direct U.S. military intervention, Israel would struggle to sustain a prolonged conflict against Iran's relentless missile barrages, asymmetric tactics, and regional allies. In the face of such a scenario, Israel's last resort option could involve the deployment of its nuclear arsenal to prevent its total destruction. This potential escalation underscores the precarious balance of power in the region. On the other hand, if Iran were to acquire nuclear weapons, it would mark a nightmare scenario for Israel, fundamentally altering the strategic dynamics and threatening Israel's very existence. The mere prospect of a nuclear-armed Iran adds immense pressure to an already volatile situation. Ultimately, the consequences of such a conflict would extend far beyond the region, drawing in global powers and causing unimaginable human and economic costs. While Iran's resilience and strategic depth give it a significant advantage, the reliance on nuclear deterrence as a safeguard only highlights the urgency for diplomacy and conflict resolution. The true victor in any potential conflict is the one that prevents it from occurring. The path to peace and mutual understanding is the only way to ensure stability and prosperity for future generations. Who do you think would have the upper hand in such a conflict? Would Iran's resilience and overwhelming missile capabilities prevail, or would Israel's advanced technology and global alliances carry the day? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the analysis and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth geopolitical content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. At Caspian Insight, we strive to bring you balanced, thought-provoking perspectives on global issues. Your engagement and support fuel our work, so make sure to share this video with others who are passionate about understanding the complexities of our world. This is Caspian Insight, signing off. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.